Hey, it's Jake over at Heartland. I'm going to do a quick walk around video for you on the 2017 Hurricane. Point out any damage or flaws I see so you know what you're looking at. Rub rail's a little dented. It's going to be expected on a used boat. Got a little bit of a chip here, not very big. And then I got some scuffs, I'm guessing from either a trailer or some kind of roller, little plastic marks. Those should come off with some acetone if somebody wanted to use a little elbow grease. Everything looks good there. I got a scar there on that chine. I guess that's the keel. So what I'll do with that is I've got a filler epoxy for marines. Excuse me. I got a marine filler epoxy, and I'll fill that in. Being that it's in the water line, I don't want it to get wet and stay in the water, so I'll seal that up. Couple little scuffs and little scratches here and there. Nothing major. A few more in here. And when we buff it, a lot of this stuff will lighten up. I mean, from 5 feet away, it's hard to even see that stuff. Just real noticeable up close. But like I said, once we buff it, that stuff should lighten up quite a bit. Got a few more here. No real damage, just little nicks like that. A little bit of spider crack here. On this lake, that's not uncommon by any means. Got a chip here, I'll fill that in with the marine filler. Outboard looks good, props good. Got another chip here in the corner, and then somebody did some homemade repair here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna wet sand all this stuff down, because whoever did this just did a terrible job. So I'll wet sand all that smooth. I don't know if I can get the color back to where it was close to matching, but I'll do what I can. But either way, I think this will lighten up and at least be smoother, not quite as noticeable, but I might still have that same kind of color. This I'll fill in with my white epoxy. But these chips are sealed, so they're not going to create a problem at all. It's just somebody did it kind of half-assed. And again, I got a little bit of hazing, but when we buff it, it'll come out. A little bit more hazing there. Give me just a second, we'll go inside. So I had a little bit of water in the cover, and whenever I uncovered it, I dumped some in the boat, so you'll see this back cushion a little wet. Most of the cushions are nice, no issues. I do have one repair spot. Well, one cushion I should say, that's been repaired. So this one here, on the seams, they had restitched it to hold it together, and then somebody had used some kind of glue here in the seam itself, and it looks a little worse because it's than what it is, because it's dirty and it's wet. But that seam is glued together, and then you got that part being stitched. Captain's chairs look nice. They put this little canvas deal over where the cooler would go, just to use that as extra storage. Captain's chair with the bolster. Excuse me. Head compartment is basically just a porta potty. Bow seats look good. Got a little bit of stitching coming, kind of disintegrated here from some harsh chemicals, but it's not pulling loose. So nothing torn up here in the bow. Yeah, this is the Hurricane 2400. If you have any questions, cell phone number is 816-394-8850. Thanks.